Good morning. Welcome to Vlogmas day 14. 2 weeks. We've been doing this for 2 weeks, fam. Wild. It is 8:28. I woke up a little earlier today. I woke up at 8. But then I found that I'm still back here at 8:28. Yesterday, I woke up at 8:15. Funny when you have more time. Things take more time. But my training starts again at 9, so I'm going to do a quick yoga with Adrian. I have my tea all ready and waiting for me. And then I'm going to get to the training. My day's going to look pretty boring, very similar to yesterday. So I don't know how much you'll see, but I wonder if maybe we can see a little bit of what Michael's doing today. What do we think? We'll see. ready, and we're just waiting for Michael. He finished putting all the wood outside. And I got 2 packages, and I think these are the last packages I will be getting this month that are not a Christmas gift. Because I've had more than enough. Oh, can you see? Oh, look, my eye's twitching. It's been twitching all day. Michael, of course, first question, how much water did you drink today? I drank more water than I usually do. I drank 2 cups already. Which is not a lot, I know, but twice as much as I normally do. Sometimes more. But I got another bag from a Finch's Nest. So this is that red bottom one and the red and like pink, red and blue, and pink and white one that I have. And I was like, wow, this is so pretty. And the other day when I got my other bag, I was like, is this the same fabric that I got in my, this from Puff Stitch bag? And it is, it's just the different color option. Hold on, let me open it so you can see. So this is the dark blue. And this is the light blue. And the really funny thing is when I ordered it, I have to look in my history and see. I think I ordered this one first. And I said to Michael, which one should I get? And he said the light blue. And I said, it has the same sort of color palette. It's really just the background fabric as my other Finch's Nest bag. And I kind of want something different. And then, so I got this instead. And then a Finch's Nest was like, new bags dropped. And I immediately impulsively went on and ordered them. Ordered one, just one. But I guess I like the fabric. That's all I'm trying to say. And I guess I like that palette. The second thing that I got is so beautiful. This was not a need, but this was a, I'm noticing something in my crafting that is a barrier. So I was talking to my friend MC about this. I'm the kind of person who's like, start with good tools. If you think you're going to like it, start with good tools. I'm not like super impulsive, like getting into other crafts that I don't pursue. So I'm like, I don't want to learn on bad tools and then have to relearn when I invest in nicer tools. So I go with like something I can afford, usually not the top of the line. Our food's in there already. Go. But good enough that I'm not going to have to relearn. I noticed with my drop spindles, I was not picking up my Bosworth and my fiber, which I've been loving. I was like, what's going on? I was like, oh, it's the end of the day. I have to do it. 15 minutes of spinning. And I was like, why is this happening? The spindle was feeling full. And I knew I was going to have to wind it onto a bobbin. And I just did not want to do it. And I think I was just resisting that, which is a really simple task. And it doesn't take that much time. But it's time consuming. If it takes 20 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes, and I could be doing something else, I'd rather do the enjoyable thing. So I decided to invest in a bobbin winder. This one is from Fiber Artist Supply Co. because I love my ball winder so much. My skein winder, ball winder. That I purchased this. It was like $90. It wasn't outrageous. And if it's going to make my life that much easier, if I'm going to use my other tools that much more, I think it was worth it. So we're definitely going to have to try that out maybe tomorrow or this weekend for sure. But for now, it's time for dinner.
Oh my God.
That's so funny. I never knew that.
Okay. Hold on. Oh, that's funny. My hoodie did the peace sign and recognized it.
To start recording?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Alright, so Brianna asked me to give a little background on the videos you guys saw of me at work. Well, it's videos of me and the head brewer, Evan. He took a lot of the videos because I was just running around doing other shit. So the first video where you see like stuff getting poured in and like the big mechanical thing spinning, that's mashing. So that's like just like grain getting wet, dropping in. We're gonna start creating a mash.
You probably don't need to tell him that much, Michael.
Okay.
You just tell him like generally.
And then dumping in oats, just part of the grain bill. I have no idea what Brianna's putting in next. There's me keg cleaning and a time lapse. Are you putting that in there? Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's just me rinsing kegs off and then walking them over to get set up.
Walking back and forth.
It was just a lot of back and forth, and then like you're gonna throw them. There's a machine to the left, and I'm just gonna throw them on that, and you just hit a button, walk away, and go do some other stuff. The one where I opened the lid, that was just a cool video because we knew there was a bunch of steam that was gonna come out. I was just checking the mask. Really nothing going on there. We were like, yeah, fucking steam will come out. It'll look cool. And then from there, Evan closing the Vorloff. What's he doing here? I'm trying to remember. He's turning that. So it pulls down through like, there's like multiple ports instead of one in the middle. There's like multiple. So him turning that handle, it starts to pull down. Because he's doing the Vorloff. It's like, I don't know how to explain
Michael,
it.
you can just tell them what you're doing. So you were making
We're making beer. That's like as layman's as I can get.
So you were brewing beer. What kind of beer were you brewing?
That day we were brewing.
Allowed to tell us?
Yeah. That day we were brewing like an American IPA. Just like a super hoppy American IPA. Super malty. Yeah. Brianna's favorite.
Was it in New England? No, which one do I hate more? West Coast style?
Yeah, you definitely don't like West Coast style. That's like usually not. It's like super dank and piney.
But that's not what you were making.
And then,
So you were brewing, but then since you're brewing, you also have to clean kegs in like the downtime.
Not even, just like in between time. You're like, okay, it's been like 5 minutes. The kegs are done. Like,
I'm gonna
go
go
over
do
and
that.
throw more
And
on.
then you had to clean. After you brewed the beer, you had to clean the tank.
You can do that the next day. Usually we just run hot water through it that day. But yeah, then like you have to like CIP cleaning in place the whole brew house to make sure that you're not like contaminating any beer or old beer being in there. Dumping in hops, that's just the or the whirlpool hops. And then the other like close-up videos, I don't know how Brianna's gonna catch them together. Cut them together. It's literally just like Evan getting a gravity test on the beer. Getting a pH test on the beer. Gravity is just like
how much alcohol it is.
Basically, like you're starting gravity, and then you try and work your way down to zero. And like the closer you get to zero, the higher the ABV is.
So it helps you know how strong the beer is.
Yeah, so like just looking at other things when we build our recipes, we're like, all right, we want our original gravity to be like, 20 or whatever. And then like we're going to work our way down towards zero. You're not going to get to zero every time. That's just not what happens.
Oh, do you get zero?
I forget.
You don't get down to the ABV. You get down to a low number.
Correct. Okay. And then from there, that thing where he's injecting stuff into that little machine, it brings up like, all right, here's your starting gravity. This is what you're at. And then we go from there. There's like a thing on our iPad that shows us like, all right, this is the ABV of the beer. And it's within like 0.3 or something like that. And then, yeah, I think that's it. And then the other thing is just beer flowing through a sight glass.
I was going to say, did you move beer from that first big tank to another tank? Is that why he was like opening? It looked like you were opening a bunch of valves.
Yeah, so like you go from the mash tun, you open a bunch of valves, you go over into the whirlpool, that's where I was, or the kettle. That's where I was dumping
all those valves were to move it over to the kettle? Right there?
No, like the Vorloff one is literally just circulating beer back on top of the other grain bill. Okay. So it's like you're getting beer and putting it back on top of the beer, so you're just extracting as much stuff out of that malt recipe, because that's the stuff you need to make beer. Okay. So you just like you do that, and then whenever you bring it over, you put like water on top, and it pushes then down through, and you move it over into the kettle, and then in the kettle, you spin it and do stuff like that, and you add hops in, and then from the kettle, you move it over into a fermenter, which I don't think we have any videos of that. It's not really an exciting process. It's just beer moving through a line over into something else.
Okay.
And then
2 weeks later, you'll have beer.
Yeah, basically.
Wow.
That's about it.
Cool.
Yep.
Now we're gonna open our Advent.
Yeah.
And then go watch the movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Open our Advents.
Advents.
Brianna,
Yes.
your cheese.
Cheese. The cheese tax. It's the 14th.
It's 4.
The cheese. Oh.
Oh wow, is this your aged cheddar?
Oh no, what is this? A new one.
It's that. Yeah. I saw
So
that on
it's
the back.
not gonna repeat all of that. Wait.
No, you just haven't gotten that one yet. I bet that one's gonna
Mimolette?
be the last
Mimolette?
one.
Mimolette? Yeah, but not really, because we got mustard like very close to each other.
I'm betting that's gonna be the one you get on Christmas or whatever.
Why? Is it a good one?
I assume so. Give you a little taste about halfway through, and then boom, you're gonna be wanting that one. They know what they're doing. Brewdog beer advent
We're having a
calendar.
good time.
Yeah, we're having a good time. Got out the dusty sleigh. All right. Well, this is just coming off day 14.
Day 14. Why do you always throw them?
Woohoo!
Is that Megadeth?
No, it's Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden Hellcat. It is a cold IPA.
It looked like a Megadeth writing, you know? Let me see it. This.
Iron Maiden came out before Megadeth.
Really?
I'm almost positive.
I have no
I think
idea.
they're from the 80s. Megadeth is like a 90s band.
Really?
I think so.
I feel like that's just like stereotypical metal font. Like if you Google metal font, this will come up.
Ah,
Wait, what is this now?
it's a cold IPA.
So over these IPAs.
So we just watched Deck the Halls.
I'd never seen it before.
Neither have I. It was an alright Christmas movie. Love Danny DeVito. Watch that and
You gotta talk about our whip.
oh what?
Our whip, since we're working on this
I'm
together.
not working on anything.
Yes, we are. You were sitting with me the whole time.
Yeah, I didn't do anything.
Well, tell him about this.
Brianna's creating something with the drop stitch.
And what do you think about it, Michael?
It's a good one.
Michael! That's me. That's an insult at this point.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Insult.
Take it how you will, Brianna.
Insult. No comment.
No
No
comment.
comment. All right, you want to show it to them?
Sure, show it to him.
Well, I'm just finishing this raw. So, is there anything else we need to tell them?
It's bedtime.
Okay, but is there anything else we need to tell them in the meantime? Kathy Bates. I forgot this movie. We gotta watch it. We realized we forgot to put Fred. What's his thing?
Fred Claus.
Fred Claus on our Christmas list this year. Maybe we'll just have to watch it. For our Wolfpack members, maybe we'll have to add it to the list. Okay. I have like 4 more stitches, Michael. How long does it take to finish one more row?
Nobody knows.
You're supposed to entertain the people.
This is your vlog, not
Yes,
mine.
it is, Michael. They're here for you. Okay, but now they're not going to be able to see it because I only have one hand. I mean, I have 2 hands, but... Drop stitches. It's pretty cool. This is the back panel. And we're working on it. There, you gotta go in front of something light. Why are you making this so hard? It's not funny. He's laughing about it. You know, I'm like, oh, fine. Just say goodnight.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.